Hi, both. Thanks for joining us today on our Business Gurus channel, where we will be discussing key business topics to help students grasp the most important elements of their course in preparation for their exams and future career. Let's get started.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're digging into something pretty vital for any business, why you really need to worry about your products or maybe your services becoming outdated.
Exactly. We're looking at a source that lays out the key threats of obsolescence.
Right. And our mission here is to unpack those core risks. We want you to really get what's at stake when things start feeling, well, a bit old.
We'll touch on things like falling sales, rising costs, losing your edge against competitors.
Damage to your brand's reputation, and even potential legal trouble, serious stuff.
It really is. This isn't just about aesthetics, looking a bit dated. It goes much deeper, impacting the fundamental health of the business.
Okay, so let's tackle the first one. Reduce sales seems straightforward, but is there a hidden angle here?
Well, yeah, what's maybe less obvious is the speed this can happen now. Customer loyalty isn't what it used to be, perhaps.
Right.
And if a competitor comes out with something newer, better, you can see customers switch like really fast, much faster than old sales models might predict.
So not just fewer sales, but potentially a really sharp, quick drop-off that catches you completely off guard.
Precisely. Blindsided.
Okay. And what about the costs? Beyond just the lost revenue, how else does this drain the finances?
Think about the resources tied up in supporting that old product.
Mm.
You might still have maintenance costs, maybe storage,
Uh-huh.
even some marketing spend, perhaps.
Yeah.
That's money going out with, well, very little coming back in return. It's a direct drain.
Right. Resources that you probably desperately need for developing the next thing.
Exactly. That's the opportunity cost.
Mhm.
Money wasted. There could be funding innovation, future growth. It's like a double hit.
Less money coming in and resources actively being used up by yesterday's product. Okay, so that obviously impacts your ability to compete. How does this obsolescence affect your competitive edge more broadly?
This is where it gets really dangerous long term.
Yeah.
If you're standing still, you can bet your competitors aren't. They're launching newer solutions, better features. By sticking with the old stuff, you're basically just handing over market share. You lose that ability to attract new customers who want the latest and greatest.
You risk becoming irrelevant, essentially, a sort of historical artifact instead of a current player.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
And it's not just about function, is it? Our source mentioned brand reputation damage, too.
Oh, absolutely. Offering things that feel outdated can make your whole company look, well, out of touch, like you can't keep up.
So it reflects on the entire brand, not just that one product.
Definitely. It erodes trust. Customers might start thinking, can they really meet my needs today? That kind of doubt. It's corrosive for a brand.
Yeah, perception is everything. If the products feel old, the brand feels old. Okay, last point, but it sounds potentially the most severe legal and compliance issues.
This one can be a nightmare. Regulations change. Safety standards evolve. An older product might suddenly not meet the current requirements.
Right, like safety standards or environmental rules.
Exactly. And if that happens, you could be facing fines, maybe lawsuits, potentially forced recalls. It can get very serious very quickly.
Ignoring this isn't really an option, then.
Not unless you want potentially catastrophic consequences. No.
Okay, let's quickly recap then. Based on our source, the big threats from letting your products get obsolete are plunging sales, often faster than you think,
Increased costs draining your finances.
losing ground to your competitors,
Real damage to your brand's image and customer trust.
and finally, potentially serious legal and compliance headaches.
That's it. Each one is bad on its own, but together, well, they really stack up against a business's ability to survive, let alone thrive.
It really highlights that constant balancing act, doesn't it? You've got successful products now, but you always need to be looking ahead, innovating, trying to avoid these obsolescence traps.
It's crucial.
So here's a final thought for you to consider. What are those subtle signs, the ones maybe easily overlooked, that might tell you one of your own offerings is actually getting close to its expiration date? Something to think about. Thanks for joining us on the deep dive.
Thanks to both of you for joining us today. You've been listening to the Business Gurus. Let's now hand it over to you. What further questions do you have based on what we've discussed so far? Leave a comment and we'll get back to you right away. If you haven't already, hit that follow for more business tips.